what do you make of this program? It's a bit disturbing if you have to teach kids that how to shut off hands or foot, and as it was shown in the program. What's your take on that?
This program comes in a line. It is nothing new. What are they saying? That Muslims should not teach their children about Islam? Are they ignorant, or are they simply having an agenda to demonize Islamic laws, Islamic Sharia, demonize the Prophet, and force Muslims to live those values, to actually reject those values? This is what the agenda really is about. So I think this program was scaremongering for non-Muslims, and its attempt to force Muslims to say, we don't accept this and this Islamic values, these rules, you can't teach them, you have to live them, and what? Embrace some sort of secular value. So it's a sort of secular fundamentalism that we're facing now.
So you think that it was wrong from the BBC to hear this program?
There are many problems with education in the UK. 44 teachers were hospitalized last year. Where's the BBC talking about that? Children were being bullied in school due to their Islamic and religious beliefs. Where's the program about that? So there is a climate in this age of the war on terror, there is a climate to demonize Islam, and we're seeing a forced assimilation. This is what the agenda is. And this program should be seen in that context, to force Muslims, which of course we reject. We are different. We have our beliefs, we have our values. So either people accept them as they are, or what do they accept from us?
Personally, do you back this idea of teaching kids, British kids, Muslim British kids, Sharia, the Sharia law, which is not a British law, is it?
This is part of the Islam. Are we saying kids should not be taught about their beliefs, their values, their religion? So of course, as a Muslim, I expect that Muslims will learn about their belief, just as Christians and Jews do. They live in society, so they are well aware of the society, its values, its laws. But what we're finding is an attempt to demonize Islamic beliefs, and we would argue that Muslim kids holding on to the Islamic values will bring the best members of society, who will respect their teachers, their elders, will not behave in a loutish way. What are these British values that we're being forced to embrace, which has led to teenage pregnancies and a whole host of problems? So, of course I expect Muslims to be taught the Sharia. This is a basic aspect of Islam.
So in this program, from the BBC, there was this idea that kids were taught about homophobic values, about anti-Jewish values, about values which are not good for women. What do you make of that? Do you back that?
If you talk about demonizing, degrading women, that I think is a charge we have to level at Western secularism, where women are objectified, used to advertise anything from chocolate in a very nasty, disgusting manner, where children have been sexualized from a very young age. Islam actually teaches respect for women. Islam teaches respect for people of other faiths. And for example, the issue of homosexuality. Who in the world does not know that Muslims believe that homosexuality is against the law of the Creator? Are they demanding that Muslims have to stop believing in this? This is madness. This really is a totalitarianism, that if you want to live in the West and not be hounded and called an extremist, you have to live your beliefs, believe in others, or else you will be attacked. Mm-hmm. This shows that really some in Europe don't know how to live with other people. I think this is what is coming out.
Taji, you don't dispute the fact that it's true that the Sharia law is taught in Britain. In certain schools, Muslim schools in Britain. So you disagree with the program, but you accept the idea that that Sharia law is taught in Britain with the backing of Saudi Arabia.
That Muslims will teach their children about all aspects of Islam, the Islamic history, the Islamic State, the Caliphate, which they want to establish in the Muslim world, about Sharia law, about the life of the Prophet. This is normal. What is wrong with this? This should not be a question for us. It should be a question for those who are demanding we should not teach our children this. They are saying wipe away your history, your values, your beliefs. And they should actually ask the question, why are Muslims born and bred in France and Britain want to know about their religion? Because there's a global revival. And because when they look around them at the British values, or French, or whatever these values are which are undefined, they see many problems in society. You know, they see the behavior of young people, very loutish, go to a city centre in Britain on a Saturday or Friday, very loutish behavior. They see Sarkozy's ban on the burqa to enslave Muslim women in their houses. So when we see all of this, it's not surprising people want to live by the Sharia, or want to at least teach their children the Sharia, which is part of their belief.
And what about this involvement of South Arabia, as it showed shown in the program? What do you make of that? Is it normal that they would try to teach values which are not completely on the same wavelength as the British values?
Firstly, what are these British values? This is in this debate where Muslims are attacked, you have to embrace British values. What are these British values? What are they? They're not defined. So people are trying to force us to something. Let's have a proper debate about what these British values are. About this nasty behavior towards women, is that British values? Getting drunk on a Friday? So we need a debate about that. The issue of Saudi Arabia, the Saudi embassy is down the road, so maybe a question for them. I think, to be honest, bringing up Saudi Arabia in this discussion was a red herring, because what was attacked? The Sharia, that some Muslim parents don't like music to be taught to their children, that these are basic Islamic values. The issue is Islam. It's not about this country or that country.
Right, I think pretty much I've got what I need.